Yo, what's good? I'm Coach Bray. Everybody wants to peak early. You see the hype kids at 16, 17, dunking on mixtapes and filling the gyms to standing room only capacity. But here's the truth. The players who develop later, the so-called late bloomers, often have a longer, more sustainable career. Problem breakdown. Early bloomers dominate at youth levels because of size, athleticism, and early development. But many of them plateau. They keep, I should say, they don't keep building their skill sets, their strength, or their IQ because they've relied on being ahead of the curve early on. Meanwhile, late bloomers are forced to grind, develop skill sets, and fight for every opportunity. So why do late bloomers last longer? Well, they have skill sets that they value over size. Late bloomers develop real fundamentals, shooting, footwork, IQ, because they just can't overpower their opponents. They also have a mental toughness about them because coming up as an underdog builds resilience. The mindset translates to college and pro levels. And they haven't reached their physical peak yet. Science shows the body doesn't fully peak until 22 or 23 years of age. So, if you're still improving in those years, your window for growth is longer. They have durability and longevity. Players who gradually build into their bodies usually face fewer overuse injuries than early burnouts. Examples in underdogs like Jimmy Butler, Damian Lillard, or even Pascal Siakam. None of them were the next big thing at 16, but their growth curve, both physically and mentally, outlasted the hype kids. So, if you're not ranked, if you're not 6'7" at 15, stop worrying. Focus on skill sets, developing your game, developing your strength, and enhancing your basketball IQ. Because your time is coming. And if you peak at 23, good. Because that's when it really matters. Because that's when the NBA is watching. Late bloomers aren't just surviving, they're actually thriving. So don't rush the process. Build your game the right way, and your game will last longer than the ones who burned out chasing clout at 17. So as you continue to grow into your basketball journey, remember, stay on the grind and stay in the gym. Peace.